Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Jenny Slatten and Sumit reveal whether they are returning to the 90-day Fiancé franchise after begging the network. Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten from 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, have finally addressed whether they have been cast to return to the franchise. Sumit and Jenny debuted in 90-Day Fiancé, the Other Way Season 1 in 2019. Since then, the couple has documented several unexpected twists and turns in their storyline. Despite his parents' disapproval and the risk of being disowned by his family, Sumit secretly married Jenny in August 2021. Eventually, Sumit revealed the truth to his parents about his marriage to Jenny, and they ultimately came to accept her as their daughter-in-law. Recently, Sumit and Jenny shared a video of themselves celebrating Diwali and Halloween. The couple used numerous 90-Day Fiancé hashtags in their post, sparking curiosity from their followers. An Instagram user @NakedAdrasMore inquired, "Will you ever come back on?" Sumit replied to the social media user and explained why he and Jenny were absent from the latest seasons. He said, "Depends on talk," suggesting that it's ultimately up to the network to bring them back. Sumit and Jenny's cheerful social media updates may also contribute to the network's lack of interest, as the producers typically prefer to cast dysfunctional and dramatic couples. For example, Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo have been repeatedly recast to showcase their marital issues. The network doesn't view Sumit and Jenny in the same light, which may be a positive development. Sumit and Jenny's casual response also hints that they are truthful about their relationship. Other cast members like Yara Zaya and Jovi Dufresne have reportedly faked relationship problems, likely to return to 90-Day, the last resort. It doesn't seem like Sumit and Jenny want to do the same, just to make a comeback on reality TV. Sumit and Jenny love sharing honest updates with their fans. They like to show off their happy marriage instead of sparking breakup rumors on social media. Their uncontroversial personalities may be why the network hasn't contacted them again. Sumit and Jenny may want to appear on TV again, but it seems like their story has concluded. While some fans may want to see them return, it would be more worthwhile for the network to feature couples dealing with significant problems. Sumit and Jenny's story has come to an end, as they've now resolved their family issues. Sumit's parents have accepted his marriage to Jenny, and Jenny's daughter approves of him as a good partner for her mother. The 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, couple is no longer controversial and may not be brought back to the franchise. Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh's journey from India's bustling markets to the international spotlight of the 90-Day Fiancé franchise has been anything but smooth. For fans who followed their story, it was a roller coaster of love, betrayal, cultural clashes, and emotional triumphs. Now, as whispers of their return to the beloved show swirl through the fandom, Jenny and Sumit have finally broken their silence, offering tantalizing hints about what the future may hold. Jenny sat in the cozy living room of their home in India, a room imbued with the warmth of lived-in comfort. Photographs lined the mantelpiece, snapshots of holidays spent under the sweltering sun, candid moments of laughter, and the serene sunsets that Sumit would often capture with his newfound passion for photography. She glanced at the camera, eyes crinkling as she settled into the familiarity of public confession. "I know everyone's been asking if we're coming back," she began, her voice carrying the soft twang of her Palm Springs roots. "And believe me, Sumit and I have been asking ourselves the same question. Will we? Should we? Is it worth stepping back into the drama that made our love so public yet so scrutinized?" Jenny's hand found Sumit's, their fingers locking in a silent affirmation of all they'd overcome. He leaned forward, the glow of a slight grin lighting up his features. Sumit's story had been the counterbalance to Jenny's, a narrative of a man torn between tradition and uncharted emotional territories. He hadn't expected that the path of love would be so complicated, or that it would lead to a public tug-of-war between his familial duty and his heart. Yet here he was, standing resolutely beside the woman who had turned his world upside down. When we first joined 90 Day Fiancé, we had no idea what we were getting into, Sumit admitted. His eyes shifted momentarily, as though recalling the heated arguments with his parents, the late-night conversations with Jenny that echoed the questions millions of viewers would later debate. There were times when I wondered if sharing our lives with the world was worth the pressure it put on us. The couple had reached out to the network earlier in the year, an unexpected move that caught many by surprise. Jenny and Sumit were not alone in wanting to return. The producers knew they had a golden narrative, one that had already woven itself into the fabric of 90 Day Fiancé lore. But it was the couple's heartfelt plea that gave them pause and sparked intense negotiations behind the scenes. "Begging is a strong word," Jenny said with a chuckle, waving away the rumor mill's most dramatic speculations. "Let's just say we had a passionate conversation with the producers." Sumit nodded, adding, "We wanted them to see that we're more than what they last showed. Our life is still full of surprises, challenges, and most importantly, growth. We're ready to share that part with everyone." Their relationship has not been without its share of growing pains. Jenny, now more comfortable in Indian society than she had been at the start, recounted moments of triumph and setbacks. It wasn't just about learning Hindi, she said, eyes glistening with a memory of her first conversation at the local market without Sumit's help. It was about understanding the undercurrents of the culture, the looks, the smiles, the unspoken acceptance. Sumit, who had once been a shy and dutiful son, found his voice through their shared journey. "Standing up for Jenny has made me stronger," he confessed, his voice thick with emotion. "There was a time when I wouldn't dare question what was expected of me. But Jenny, she taught me that it's okay to put your happiness first sometimes." The couple's potential return comes with a twist, a new chapter that fans have yet to see. "We're working on something big," Jenny teased, leaving room for speculation. The atmosphere between them crackled with unspoken excitement. Could it be a venture into the family business? Talks of adoption? A bold move to an entirely new country? The possibilities were as endless as the episodes that had once chronicled their highs and lows. Sumit leaned back, his arm wrapping protectively around Jenny. "If we come back, it's not just to show more fights or old arguments," he said, a flicker of determination sparking in his eyes. "It's to share what love looks like when it survives the test of time, distance, and expectations. We want people to see that no matter where you come from or what obstacles you face, there's always a chance for a happy ending." Jenny nodded in agreement, her smile breaking wider. "We're ready to show the world that love isn't a fairy tale. It's messy, it's raw, but it's real. And it's always worth fighting for." As they spoke, fans who had been fervently hoping for the couple's return couldn't help but feel a ripple of anticipation. Would Jenny and Sumit's next chapter revisit old battles, or would it shine a light on their newfound peace? Could their story inspire others still grappling with the challenges of long-distance love, cultural divides, or familial expectations? Only time would tell if the network would welcome them back into the ever-expanding 90-day universe. For now, one thing was clear. Jenny and Sumit's story was far from over. Whether or not cameras would follow, they were determined to keep writing it together. And if the past was any indication, their next move would be as unpredictable as the love that brought them together.